What is up, guys, and welcome to what is the final episode of Series 1 of Sidemen FC. There might be more series in the future, but we'll have to just wait and see. But today, it is FA Cup final day. It is a special. The season is over. We've won the Premier League. That is over. Just one game remains, and that is against Manchester United for quite possibly the best domestic cup in England. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. So here we are, FA Cup final between Watford and Manchester United. From here to the end of the game, it's going to be uninterrupted footage, except for half-time, which I will edit it out. But it's going to be the full 90 minutes for you guys. I hope you enjoy. I know that I am. So let's go. Right, let's just skip through this and let's begin. And if you're wondering what I do, I go on to team pressing and I go to an attacking mentality. So that's all I normally do. Right, so let's start this game quite well. It's the first time I've ever recorded a full game of FIFA, so just bear with me. Oh, Simon just took a tumble, you know, that's a great start. I wouldn't be surprised if Manchester United had quite a bit of possession. As long as we get our chances, then it's fine. Well done, Harry. Deji. Let's get to Josh. So yeah, you'll really see a glimpse of how I play on FIFA and how I normally build up chances and stuff. Oh, Capoue keeps it well. I'm normally a very possession-based person. Maybe that should have been a part, I don't know. Right, while we're actually playing, I can actually start talking about the season that's just gone, because I've been you probably want to know who I think is my player of the season, but the thing is, Memphis Depay. What the hell? Okay, yeah, so you'll want to know who I think was player of the season, who I think was surprise of the season maybe, and yeah, most improved player maybe, I don't know. So I'm going to give a top 3 for all of them, but first, Simon has a shot, and it's straight out De Gea. But yeah, let's start with the top 3, I don't know, surprise of the season. So the players that have surprised me, how good they are or how bad they are. Ooh, great save, Calix, and it goes out for a corner. So yeah, I'm still concentrating on the game, but I'm giving myself. I haven't really given much thought to what I answer. So surprise of the season. I'd say number 3 would be probably Calfreezy, and I'll tell you why. Because this season he has actually played very well. And I expected that, but the thing is, he's come up with some amazing interceptions and stuff. He hasn't got a goal or an assist this season. I think he's the only one of the back 4 that actually hasn't. So yeah, I still think he's been very surprising, in a sense. Number 2, I would say would be Simon or Miniminter, because I expected him to get goals, but I didn't expect him to get the amount of goals, plus the amount of great long shots he's had, the great passing, and it's not that surprising, but it's still a surprise how many goals he has actually got this stage of the season. And he's on, I was about to say he's on the ball now, but misplaced pass. So far this game has been very boring, so it's actually good that I've been talking my way through it, but maybe I should concentrate a bit more until half time. But before that, my surprise of the season, by far, who has actually been amazing, is wait, just that. Oh, what a bad touch, JJ. Yeah, my surprise of the season is definitely Ethan or Bazinga. He has been absolutely fantastic, and I swear it was first episode where he scored that unbelievable volley. So yeah, he's my surprise of the season by far. He's been consistent in defence, and he's scored a few great goals. Right, you know what, Toby's gonna have a dig. Oh, good save by De Gea, a few minutes before half time. So the next ones I want to talk about is most improved player of the season, who I believe has improved so much, not just like attributes wise or anything. Oh, a header by Toby again, who has been consistent this season, but that I'm not talking about that. And number 3, I'm gonna say is I think Josh, number 3. I think that he's been like consistent, but he's got consistently better. And speaking of him, he's on the ball now, trying to slowly build this up. Right, Simon. Can he cut in? Oh, he's been brought down. Oh my God, De Gea, he's going to be such a bastard in this game. And it is half time. So, yeah, it's still 0-0. It's quite a boring game, but hopefully in the second half we do improve. So I will see you there, and we'll carry on talking and stuff. And we are back, and what number was I up at? Yeah, I was up to number 2 for most improved player of the season. I would say that second would be Toby, in a sense, because he started off quite slow, and then he just like, once JJ got injured, he just had the best spell ever, and he just like improved so much as a player. I think that was very key. And then number 1, I would actually give it to JJ. Again, he started slow, and he's got the ball. He's had a shot on. It's another save by De Gea. Toby surely has got that. No, Darmian has got it. So yeah, that's my most improved player. So now let's get on to the big one, the player of the season in my eyes. And number 3, I would say is oh, that's a bad pass, but Josh has scored! I didn't even mean to pass there with Simon. I just accidentally, I was trying to fake shot, and I just forgot to press circle before I pressed X. So yeah, I just passed it on, and it's actually Josh that's got the opening goal in the FA Cup. Come on, 1-0 up. But yeah, did I say someone? I think number 3, I think I'm going to give it to JJ. He's been very consistent scoring. Well, not very consistent, but he's scored a lot of goals this season, which is no surprise, but it's the manner of the goals that I just think have been impressive, and like, it still takes something to do it, and he's just scored another one. While I was just talking, I knew this second half would come into life, and we are 2-0 up in the FA Cup final. It looks like we might be getting our names on the trophy, but yeah, JJ has been absolutely fantastic this season, so he was bound to be in the top 3. Number 2 is a name I've already mentioned, and that is actually Ethan. I just think that like, he's surprised everyone from day one, that he's like been brilliant in defence, even though he's not the fastest of players. He's just actually been amazing. I think he's got quite a few assists as well, a few goals, and like the amount of times he's just kept us in it. But oh my God, they've got one back. I had to concentrate for that, but that was probably a defensive blunder. Wasn't great, but they've got one back. So yeah, that leaves my player of the season, and of course I'm going to give it to our captain, Mini Minter, or Simon, because he's just wowed. He's like, Toby! Oh my God, this game has just come into life, and if Toby can score against the team he supports in Man United, then that is brilliant, but it's not to be. 20 minutes to go, and it's 2-1, and have I got anything else to say? I think this is a good time to just like give a brief summary of the season. I probably surprised myself how good we were, but at the start it was a struggle because I was getting used to actual created players, and it is a lot different to actual players on FIFA. Toby is through, and Toby has slotted it into the near bottom left hand corner, and it is 3-1 to the Sidemen in the FA Cup final. It looks like we are going to be picking up the trophy, which is really good, but that is a brilliant finish by Toby against Manchester United. Absolutely fantastic. Toby has been great this season. Him and Manny on the wings have actually been the perfect players in a sense, because they've been very creative, got their goals, and like, they've just entertained. And that's what this whole series was about, just entertaining. And it's just a laugh, this is. Like, I didn't take it too seriously if we lost or dropped points, but tell you what, Josh is through for his second. Oh, team 11 years. Oh my god, Toby has missed a sitter in the final. Oh wow. 10 minutes to go. It looks like we're just going to cruise onto the finish line of the season and the series. Wow. Oh, Toby. Right, here's Josh. Can he slot through? JJ. Oh, it's just running rampant now. That is crazy, and JJ probably is going to get the last goal of the season. Afterwards, we are going to look at everyone's stats, just to gloss over it and see like how everyone did. I think I've always been a person that loves stats and looking at how players are doing, so I'm going to be interested to look in as well as you guys who are watching. But yeah, the support everyone's shown on this series is fantastic. I've enjoyed every minute. But towards it, oh my god. But yeah, coming to the end, I was like getting bored of doing the same old thing. It was like 2 games, and like we're winning everyone. So it's nice to have something different, like this FA Cup final. But I have still enjoyed it. It's been an idea that I was running through my head before I got FIFA 16, and I started it very early. Had a break in between. I wish I didn't, because we would have finished this a lot earlier and probably been into the second series now. But that is the final whistle. Sidemen have won the FA Cup 4-1 against Manchester United. The players can go wild. De Gea was on the losing team, unluckily, because he was brilliant in the final, as you guys could see. Who's that? Is that Luke Shaw? No, it's Daley Blind, just like sobbing in the centre circle. But the Sidemen are going crazy again. Everyone minus Vic, who obviously is still injured. Unfortunately, he got that cruciate ligament injury, which kept him out for 4 months. But no, now they can just go crazy. The season is over. The series is over, pretty much. But we've just got a bit of wrapping up to do. But let's just watch the trophy ceremony quickly. Simon is coming up onto the podium, and he is going to be lifting the FA Cup in just a second. He's taking it, and the Sidemen are the FA Cup champions of 2016. Absolutely brilliant. The thing is, I have noticed from other FIFAs to this one, they have actually taken a lot more care with celebrations, because every time you won a trophy on older FIFAs, it didn't look like it meant that much. But it's really good that they've added this, so there's a lot more animations, and yeah, it's been really good. That FA Cup though is huge. It's absolutely huge. And that is the end of the game, so we are going to get back into the dashboard, so I'll see you there. So this is confirmation of how we got to the final and eventually won it. We first played against Sunderland, won 4-0, went against Everton, won 2-0, won against Cardiff 1-0 at Wembley, and then won 4-1 against Manchester United, whereas they played Wigan, won 2-1, they won 2-1 against Liverpool, 4-1 against West Brom, and obviously lost in the final to the Sidemen. So yeah, we're back in the dashboard. Well, we should be in a second when it decides to load up. And here we are. And what we are going to do now is just get rid of those for the final time. And we are going to go on squad report so we can actually see how everyone did. So we start with Callux. Played 50 games overall, so that caps it off very nicely. 35 assists, absolutely fantastic. Got a 7 rating overall in the Premier League, and I know for a fact that the goalkeepers, it's tough for them to get good rating, because you see in the European Continental Shield, which was the pre-season tournament, he got a 5.7 rating, so that's fantastic. 28 clean sheets are 38 in the league, played every game. Now we're on to Deji, who again played 50 games, He got 1 goal and 4 assists. Fantastic from Deji, who had actually a really solid season. Never really got like much praise, but he scored a belter. I can't remember who it was against, and I can't remember what episode it was, but it was a phenomenal goal. Next up is Harry, who again obviously played 50 games, got 3 goals. One of them was an overhead kick, I believe, which was like mental. Calfreezy, like I said, he didn't get a goal or assist in those 50 games, but he was fantastic, consistent, and those ratings don't do him real justice really, but again, what can you do? And then we get on to Bazinga, who I thought was 2nd player of the season. He was the runner-up of the player of the season. Got 5 goals, 5 assists for a left back. If we look at his stats, he's not the quickest. Maybe I was a bit like generous with like stats, but like it still took a lot to actually like still score goals for a left back, and he got 5 brilliant goals. Etienne Capoue was in, well, he's played 20 games this season when either Josh was injured or Simon was injured, I think, at one point, and Vic more recently has been injured, but he's been very consistent. 7 ratings across the board, and yeah, he's done very well. He scored 1 goal, got 4 assists. Now we wanted to get on to Josh. 46 games, so he missed 4 games, which was the start of the season. Got 3 goals, 1 in the final of the FA Cup, which you just saw it in this episode, and he got 11 assists, so well done to him. I put him as a CDM because I thought that he can just like, he's quite a strong lad, so he can just hold up the play well, and yeah, he just absolutely brilliant. Then we get on to Simon, who played 47 games, so yeah, he did miss a few. All of them were like in the cup. Actually no, the 3 that he missed was in pre-season tournament. I remember he got injured. So yeah, he got 20 goals overall, so that is brilliant for a central midfielder who played most of the season in just centre mid, but obviously towards the end played in cam from Vic's injury. 15 assists as well, and look at that rating, like 7.9 like overall is absolutely fantastic. Get on to Manny. He only got 7 goals in 49 games. That 1 game he missed, he got a red card. I think that was against Newcastle, I seem to remember. It's weird how I just remember certain things. Got 19 assists. 19, that's mad. Get on to JJ, who got 33 goals in 46 games. He missed 4 games. Where did he miss them? He missed 3 in the league. Oh yeah, he got a small injury. I remember that. Yeah, he missed a few games, and that's when Toby went up from. Got 14 assists as well. That's brilliant. Then we get on to an interesting one, and I didn't actually realise this. In the 50 games that Toby played, he got 24 goals. I know he went mental when JJ got injured and like scored loads, but I didn't think he ended up on 24. Only what, 9 behind JJ, but yeah. He got 4 more than Simon, who I thought was 2nd top goal scorer, but he got 10 assists as well. And without forgetting, we've got to find Vic, who should be down here. Here he is. Right, so Vic played 36 games, so we played 14 left on average rather than like everyone else. He still got 8 weeks out with his anterior cruciate ligament injury, but he did manage to get 10 goals and 11 assists, which is very consistent. So yeah, that really sums up. And before we go, we're going to go on squad ranking series, the most informed player at the moment, and that is Simon, then JJ, then Josh, then Toby, Manny, Callum, Ethan, Capoue, Harry, not sorry, Deji, then Harry, then Cal, then Vic. Obviously Vic is down there because he's injured, but absolutely fantastic. So guys, that is it for the season. So guys, if you did enjoy, please leave a like rating. I will be probably starting up a 2nd series in like a few weeks, few months, I don't know. I'll confirm it nearer the time. But until next time guys, it is me saying goodbye. Oh wait, actually there is one thing before I forget. I have just started a Minecraft series called Toon Story, which is like really exciting and it's great fun, so go check that out if you haven't. Also there is a Battlefield 4 walkthrough that's coming soon, maybe a zombies on Black Ops 3 series, and maybe like a Minecraft UHC series, so but they're not confirmed just yet, but you'll see what comes out in the future. But until next time, guys, it is a goodbye now.